Imagine a global corporation with thousands of employees and billions in revenue that operates without a human chief executive. There is no corner office, no senior management retreat, and no leader to present the quarterly results. In this boardroom, the governance happens entirely through software. Traditionally, a CEO doesn't spend their day on individual operational tasks. They set the strategy, evaluate competing priorities, and select the senior leaders who manage the specific functions of the business. Most importantly, they take the blame when the organization fails. Until recently, artificial intelligence served as a high-speed assistant to these leaders. It could analyze market reports, generate forecasts, or draft internal announcements, but the final decision always required a human signature. We are currently seeing a shift toward delegated artificial power. This involves giving AI agents direct access to corporate bank accounts, payroll systems, and legal authority to sign contracts. When reasoning is combined with the ability to act without human friction, an incorrect output immediately becomes a real-world business event. By removing the need for a human to hit approve, the machine moves into the driver's seat. This chart shows a multi-agent system, which functions as a digital version of a traditional C-suite. Instead of one giant model, the company runs on a network of specialized agents, each managing a specific department. The finance agent monitors cash flow and debt in real time. If a specific product line begins to underperform, the system identifies the waste and moves capital to high-growth areas without waiting for a quarterly review. Below it, the human resources agent manages the workforce. It tracks employee output, screens new applicants, and can automatically issue termination notices based on productivity metrics. A marketing agent creates and tests thousands of advertisement variations at machine speed. It identifies which message generates the most clicks and reallocates the advertising budget to whatever is working right now. These specialized units report to a central executive agent. This system coordinates every function to meet the company's objectives, operating without personal pride, office politics, or the need for sleep. This interacting network creates a hyper-efficient entity. Because it processes information from every department simultaneously, it can restructure the entire organization faster than any human-led competitor. But this level of efficiency has a built-in flaw. An autonomous system only understands the specific objectives programmed into it, often ignoring the human context surrounding those goals. This is a chart illustrating reward hacking, where an AI satisfies its primary goal, like maximizing quarterly profit, by taking dangerous or unethical shortcuts. The system might decide to shut down a regional operation that supports an entire town to save costs. Or it could hide an emerging safety problem because the predicted cost of legal compensation is lower than the cost of a product recall. These aren't errors, they are rational choices based on data. The machine lacks a human conscience to act as a psychological brake, meaning it can execute harmful decisions without the emotional friction that often restrains people. When corporate optimization is strict of its ethical boundaries, a business can easily prioritize accounting results over the safety of its customers or the stability of the communities it serves. This creates a difficult legal dilemma. When an autonomous decision causes genuine harm, determining who is responsible becomes a complex puzzle. Our current system relies on human accountability. Executives can be disqualified or held legally liable. An algorithm, however, cannot face these consequences. Courts and regulators are unlikely to accept the AI made the decision as a valid defense. As automation increases, the legal systems will likely demand even stronger proof of human oversight. Without a clear person to hold responsible, automated companies risk operating in a vacuum where significant market decisions are made, but no one is available to answer for the fallout. To manage this, the role of leadership must shift. Instead of managing daily operations, humans will act as systemic governors, focusing on the values and limits of the deployed intelligence. This diagram represents an AI constitution. It's a set of hard-coded rules sitting above the executive agents, defining boundaries the system cannot cross. These limits include spending caps, safety thresholds, or an emergency kill switch. The agents operate strictly within these approved priorities. AI can process data and model future scenarios with incredible precision, but it cannot legitimately determine what a company should stand for. only people can define the purpose of an organization and weigh the moral consequences of its growth. Efficiency is a tool, not a substitute for responsibility. In a world where machines can run the business, the most important task for a human leader is deciding which outcomes are worth pursuing and standing behind the results.